Welcome to Sunday Skin Check-In, where we talk about my skincare woes and maybe some of yours, the products that are working, what isn't, what systems and processes are actually working, and what isn't. The first video that I had filmed was on TikTok, and I decided to share with you guys what my skincare concerns currently are. Okay, everyone has a threshold of what they want their skin to look like, and so my goal in going through this process is to find products that I think work the best for my skin while trying to meet my skincare goals. So to recap, my current skincare concerns are fine lines and wrinkles, a lot of discoloration, hormonal acne on my jawline basically. I have PCOS, just FYI, and so that's where a lot of this comes from. I get a lot of hair on my chin whenever my diet is bad, whenever I'm too stressed out, whenever I'm not really taking care of my skin, my gut health isn't in check. Basically anything that triggers me out of balance in any way, shape, or form triggers my PCOS and hormonal acne. So love that for me. But we do have deep fine lines. They're not quite wrinkles on my forehead because I'm really expressive. Also, there's a lot of forehead to love, and so naturally there's going to be wrinkles there. I do have a little tiny bit of baby crow's feet and a lot of fine lines here. I have some discoloration as far as here. There's a little bit of darkness. Naturally I do have, what is it called, concave under eyes or whatever. They just naturally go in. That's just, everyone on my dad's side of the family has it. And then I have a discoloration here. I think this was from me almost being pre-diabetic when I was pregnant, and from PCOS as well. I'm not 100% sure. I need to see a dermatologist about it to confirm, but I know that there's certain types of darkness that when you have in this area specifically, that it means you're pre-diabetic. Don't quote me on it. I totally just made that up as far as you're concerned. And then down here, like I mentioned, we have the hormonal breakouts from the PCOS. So those are my current skincare concerns. Now, what I've been using to battle it. The first time that I recorded it, my skincare was kind of all over the place. And because I do a lot of user-generated content, I test a ton of products. So I'm constantly cycling out certain products in my skincare. Usually when I find something that's absolutely incredible, it sticks, and then everything else has to rotate around it. We got to figure out where it's going to fit in. But for the most part, this current skincare, I think for the last, I would say, month, I haven't had to try any new products. So this has been my core products that I'm using. And I got a new tool. Actually, I'm lying. This tool is the newest addition to my skincare routine, so we're going to get started with that. This is my Derma Dream. It's basically like light therapy for your skin. So it comes with an amber, blue, and red light that helps tighten your skin, firm your skin, and also helps kind of do lymphatic drainage massage on your skin. I think of it as a digital gua sha for your face. It is absolutely incredible. However, I did acquire this beautiful scar here. Let's see, can we get closer? I did acquire this beautiful scar here from it because user error. It wasn't anybody's fault. I was watching K-dramas and I didn't put enough serum on my face, and I was just sitting there for a second just staring at the screen, and then I was like, oh. And yeah, I didn't even feel it until I went back and I looked. I'm like, oh no, I scarred, and I realized that it was this. So you do have to be careful while using this, but I absolutely love this because it's helped my skin look a lot smoother. The pores that are usually very visible underneath here, let's get into my skin, come a little closer. It doesn't look that bad. Let's just ignore the scar. It doesn't look that bad. I love that my skin does this little bounce back that it does. A lot of times aging comes with the loss of collagen and elasticity in the skin. That's what you get, droopy, saggy, soft looking skin. Don't get me wrong, we do not hate aging around here. I actually kind of quite love it. I found my first gray and it was a chin hair. So it's somewhere down here. Anyway, we don't mind aging around here at all. We love it, but we want to do it gracefully. But this tool, I absolutely love it for my skincare because it definitely helps my skin feel I feel the most difference here. As far as firmness and elasticity goes, kind of obsessed with it. I use it morning, afternoon, night, while I'm working, while I'm watching TV. It's just a very simple tool. You massage it in your face. And then if you have questions about anything specifically, how it works, how long I used it for, please feel free to drop me a comment. I love that. I love chatting. As far as the skincare itself, we're getting into it with cleansers. This trio is my absolute fave. The Face Shop sent me PR with this and a pack of wipes. This does not leave you feeling greasy at all. It's a cleansing oil, but you can wash your face and you still feel clean and hydrated without the greasy feeling. And then you can follow up with this foaming cleanser. It comes out creamy, but once you massage it into your skin with a little bit of water, you get a good, nice lather, and your skin feels very clean. And then this is my daily use, especially like nights like last night. We didn't get home until like 4:30 a.m. because we had an emergency that we had to go deal with. But nights like last night where I did have makeup on, this is something that I would use because it's basically like a 2/3-in-1 cleanser. It's the Beekman 1802 Micellar Milk Froth Cleansing Gel and Makeup Remover. And it does such an excellent job of removing dirt, dust, debris, and makeup off of your skin without stripping your skin. Beekman 1802 uses goat milk in pretty much all their products because it's just incredibly amazing for balancing the pH in your skin. It's gentle but effective, and I think I'm probably gonna say that about everything in my skincare right now. Everything is gentle but effective. You definitely feel the difference when you use this to cleanse your skin and or remove your makeup if you need to. Those are my 3 cleansing products that I'm using currently. These are my 2 current favorite toners. I've been obsessed with the Laneige Cream Skin for at least 3 years now. When they first sent me PR, please send me more, I'm running out. This is absolutely incredible for the skin. I love that it's a milky toner, so it's not just balancing your skin, it deeply penetrates and hydrates the skin too. I do have oily skin, but I find that when my skin is really balanced, it's not as oily, which is incredible. Skin's just very weird. And then this is my Albion Flora drip. This is extra deep. First of all, luxury toner, luxury milky toner, extra hydrating, love it. This is like my don't touch my stuff in the cabinet toner, you know? Everyone has like their, this is my daily use, I'll share it with you, and then this is my don't touch my stuff. This is my don't touch my stuff. This is the Albion Flora Drip Serum. It's a milky hydrating toner, amazing for your skin. It just gives my skin that extra little bounce, you know? I use this interchangeably, but I find myself using this more at night for some reason. I don't know why. I think it just ended up my nighttime skincare routine because this is probably faster, where you can spray this on your face and go, and then this is just kind of like a more, it just deserves the luxurious application of like patting into your skin and like, you know, pressing it in, all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's how I ended up in my nighttime skincare routine. These are my 2 toners that I'm using currently. Stick with me. We are halfway through. Getting into serums. So right now I'm using the Osier Brighter Days Vitamin C Serum. It's a daily tone and texture treatment. And then I also use the Milk RX Advanced Better Aging Wrinkle Serum. This has Rexosome Vitamin C and liquid collagen. While these are both technically vitamin C, I feel like they do different things for my skin. And I love this one for giving me brighter, hydrated looking skin. Like I said, the key to having glowy, beautiful skin is making sure that it is hydrated and supple. It just feels juicy and it looks young and hydrated and bouncy. That's what's going to give you that youthful glow. This one I feel like is really excellent for my fine lines, wrinklish, you know, because I don't quite have wrinkles, but I have deep lines. Is that wrinkles? I don't know. Let's have the discussion in the comments. But I love this for the fine lines. It helps my skin look rejuvenated, hydrated, and, you know, young. Anyway, so these are my 2 favorite serums that I'm using currently, but I do find that for whatever reason I like using this more during the day and this one more towards the night. So this is a product that I can't understand why it's not getting as much hype as it needs to be. This is the Banu AHA BHA Blemish Control and Exfoliating Serum. It has 2% salicylic acid and it's an acne treatment. I love, love, love using this for the bottom part of my chin. Like I mentioned, I get hormonal acne basically anytime my life is even slightly inconvenienced or out of whack. It shows on my skin. And so I've been using this for this, but what impressed me the most is that lately I've been getting a lot of breakouts randomly. I was getting these random breakouts and they started leaving like dark marks or whatever right there. As you can see, the whole point of this is to be transparent. So, you know, work with me here. But this is what I was using for my skin to help kind of alleviate the appearance of like the redness and like the large bumps so that I could film content throughout the week. I absolutely love this. I want to say that it feels like it works overnight, but I don't want to make any product claims just in case you don't have the same experience. But I do find that it helps the appearance of my bumps like almost immediately. Obsessed with this. I never want to run out of this because it's just really incredible for my skin. Last but not the least, this is another product that I got in PR and oh my goodness. Any girl who has a mom that's obsessed with skincare knows there's just certain products you just do not touch. Don't touch my cream. This is my cream, you guys. This is the Sulwhasoo Essential Firming Cream X. Oh, it's so good. It is a firming serum. Okay, I need a minute. This is one of those creams that is absolutely worth the money. Am I going to replace it when it runs out while my wallet is looking at me right now, side-eyeing me? Yes. Immediately, yes. It is so incredible for firming the skin. I think it gives me a nice rejuvenated, like, okay, packaging, 10 out of 10. Excellent, because I love this. It's very easy to open and you can dip your finger. It did come with a tiny spoon, which is over there somewhere. It did come with a tiny spoon that you can use to scoop up the product so you're not sticking your finger in there every time. I know some people have a really big thing about that. I don't particularly care. But it comes with a tiny spoon that you can use to scoop up the product instead of sticking your finger in there. So love that for this. It comes with a lot of products in this tiny container. And then the smell, oh my goodness. It just smells very citrusy. It feels like a fresh morning on a tropical island. Just that breeze just hits you. The ginseng really hits your nose immediately as you open it. It smells, like I said, it smells very citrusy, so it gives you that fresh feeling when you're applying it on your skin. I love using this morning and night because I just think it's such an incredible product. If you're really particular and you want your product to go the long way, I would probably suggest this for your nighttime skincare routine because I think you see the best results when you wake up in the morning while using this. Like I said, I want to use this every single day, morning and night, but I'm also stuck on the part where I'm like, I just want to save this forever because it's my cream, you know? But this is an excellent product for firming and hydrating the skin. I think this does exactly what it says it's going to do. I did see an improvement, especially here for the appearance of my fine lines on my forehead. Like I said, I'm really an expressionable person. All my looks and side eyes and things just require, there's a lot of forehead retail. And so there's a lot of forehead retail. So there's a lot of space for expressions, aka it takes up a lot of product. But this is one of those products that's definitely helping me with the appearance of making it not look as expressive, you know, especially if you're not like a Botox girly like myself, at least for now. This is an excellent cream for the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and firmness in the skin. It just gives your skin like a little bit of a bounce. This is one of those things I just love doing with my skin, especially when I'm like deeply looking into my skin, you know what I mean? It's just like look at that. Look at that. It's just And that is it for my skincare recap for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, my skincare goals are not to have necessarily perfect skin because especially with having PCOS, I don't think perfect skin is attainable. I just like for my skin to be flawless and nice and hydrated looking and keeping everything nice and balanced and smooth. So those are my skincare goals. If it changes, obviously I'll be updating it here while I post and make a playlist out of this whole thing, and hopefully we can just show up. I love filming with no makeup on just because it's so easy. I don't have to like try. I just show up and that's what feels good about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about any of the products that I used, if you want to use any of my links, affiliate codes, whatever it is, check the description box. I will list everything that I could think of in there. And then let me know what you're using in your skincare currently. Let me know what your skincare goals are if you have any, or if there are problems with your skin that you just don't really know what to do for it. Let's chat. I love to yap. So let's get into it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.